I am both surprised and deeply humbled by the decision of the Nobel Committee.
President Obama humbled. He's getting the Nobel Peace Prize. But why is he getting it? Chris Wallace, Mark Lamont Hill, and Laura Ingraham will weigh in. The O'Reilly Factor.
Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Week in Review from the Ingrahm Angle segment tonight. Miss Laura is actually saying some good things about the ACLU, which is sticking up for a pro-life kid, I guess. And she joins us now from Los Angeles. But first, you want to respond to my brilliant talking points memo on President Obama and the Peace Prize.
Yeah, who kidnapped talking points, Bill? I want him returned.
I just want to point out, Chris Wallace agreed with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark Lamont Hill agreed with me.
Enough said.
Geraldo.
It's over.
Okay, but this is...
I'm leaving. I can't.
Okay. Go ahead.
Bill, here's what I think the straight story is about the Nobel Committee. 5 members of the committee voted for this award. What we know about international elites is that they think America has gotten too powerful, throwing her weight around too often, and people here are too rich. The fact is they awarded President Obama the Nobel Peace Prize because they think he represents their best hope for keeping America in check. Has nothing to do about peace, has nothing to do with national security and making Americans' lives better. It has everything to do with their view of America. And they think that President Obama kind of floats above America. I mean,
I don't disagree with that. I thought I was going to have to whack you around. But I don't disagree with you. I think you're absolutely right in your analysis of what the Nobel Committee wanted to accomplish with the award. I think that's brilliant. What you just said is perfect.
Right, but Bill,
here's the bigger picture.
America? America's weaker than she was 11 months ago.
Maybe that's true.
We have less influence. We have less power. We're economically, clearly less of a force in the world.
That's our fault. Because we elected Barack Obama. So it's our fault. It's not the Norwegians' fault.
That's fine.
But here's why it's good for America.
But America's historically strong, militarily and economically, and that has helped achieve the peace for not only our people, Bill,
I'm not going to disagree. That's exactly true.
But the rest of the world.
What you said about the United States declining in power, your opinion, but I can't really argue against it, is our fault. It has nothing to do with the Norwegians. But here's why it's good for the Americans to get the Nobel Peace Prize. All right? Now, Obama gets it, but it's really, we get it. Because there are a lot of people around the world, and they don't know the Nobel guys, and they don't know anything. They just floating around the world, who think that we're warmongers, all right? Who think that we're fascist, terrible people. This
Do you think they care about this prize?
They don't care about the prize, but they're hearing peace in America, peace in America.
Bill,
this can turn around some
America
perceptions.
achieves the peace through strength. This is not a position of strength we're in right now.
It's a propaganda deal, not a
policy
deal. It's propaganda, not policy. The more people who will think well of us, the better.
Propaganda might make him personally popular. Okay. Propaganda might make him personally popular with the international elites at the EU. If that's the case, he should run for the president of the EU. I actually think he'd be pretty good at representing European interests. What this is not helping is the average American who cares about economic security and America's economic strength represented here in our country and which helps us influence the rest of the world.
It has nothing
China's
to do
on the
with
march,
that,
the Taliban's on the march, Al-Qaeda's on the march. Where's the peace?
Okay. It has nothing to do with anything but a symbol. And the more people that think America is a peace-loving nation, the better. That's it. That was the whole point of the memo.
They think he's like, it doesn't change the view of America. People like him, maybe. It has nothing to do with the way America is viewed around the world.
America is viewed around the world more favorably now than it was a year ago. Okay? That's the fact.
To what end?
No, you're right.
Does that help us here in America?
Does it help us? No. No. Does it hurt us? Does it hurt us? No. It's a neutral.
I rest my case.
It's a neutral, but it's not a negative.
America's weaker. That hurts us.
Look,
yeah, well, I think it makes us weaker, and I think that hurts us.
The more cooperation Obama can get, and he hasn't gotten it so far, but he's got 3 more years to go. He hasn't gotten it.
Okay, you're making my point.
But the more he gets, look, I'm not arguing with you on policy. I'm arguing with you on perception. It's better for people to like America because they may cooperate more with us.
If you're popular but you have no influence, then to what end is this popularity contest helping the average Americans, the people he is supposed to be representing as President of the United States?
The Nobel Peace Prize doesn't hurt any American. It doesn't hurt one of us. It is a simple symbol. It is a symbol.
Okay. It is a meaningless, and as the London Times said, absurd symbol.
Well, I
it
think
has no meaning and no influence at all.
That may
They've
be
made
true.
total fools of themselves. End of story.
I did
closed.
say that. If you listen to the top of the program, I said they did make fools of themselves.
I like that line of talking point.
I mean, you know, they can't be taken seriously anymore. Okay, now let's get on to this ACLU thing. There's a kid who wore a T-shirt with a pro-life message. You pick it up.
Right. Abortion is not health care reform. That was the gist of what was on the T-shirt. School didn't like that, tried to get the kid to turn it inside or out. And lo and behold, the ACLU stood on principle, meaning the principle of tolerance for political viewpoints, and actually is helping and supporting the cause against the school. And a lawsuit's being filed, and I wish we saw more of this from the ACLU. I was pleasantly surprised because, look, on college campuses, Bill, as you know, a lot of students don't feel like they have the freedom to speak out because of campus speech codes, and I think the left is really making a push against free speech in many ways, whether it's this diversity czar at the FCC or in instances like this.
One of these ACLU things that they do so that they're not demonized by people like me? Just,
well,
you know, kind of this,
maybe.
let's just do this.
Maybe. I'm trying to be really charitable this Friday. So
yeah, I know. You were really charitable toward me, Laura. I can just feel the love.
Well, come on, I'm in the left coast. I got to represent here.
That's right. You're in Los Angeles.
So
I got to run.
That's right. So, okay. But anyway, ACLU thumbs up on this. Do more of it.
All right. Laura Ingrahm, everyone. Dumbest things.